Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
Hello. Today we are going to start 6th module Financial Modeling in Financial Analyst. Financial modeling, the art of predicting the future. Financial modeling is the process of creating a mathematical representation of a company's financial situation. It allows us to predict future performance and make informed decisions based on that information. At its core, financial modeling involves taking historical data and using it to create projections for the future. This can be done using a variety of techniques, including regression analysis, Monte Carlo simulations, and scenario planning. Financial modeling is indeed considered the art of predicting the future. It involves creating mathematical representations or models of financial situations and using them to make informed predictions and decisions. Financial models are used in various areas, including investment analysis, corporate finance, valuation, risk management, and strategic planning. The primary goal of financial modeling is to provide a quantitative framework for understanding and analyzing complex financial situations. By incorporating historical data, assumptions, and various mathematical and statistical techniques, financial models attempt to project future financial performance, estimate the value of assets or companies, evaluate investment opportunities, and assess risk. Here are some key aspects of financial modeling. Assumptions. Financial models are built on a set of assumptions about future events and conditions. These assumptions may include variables, such as revenue growth rates, cost structures, interest rates, market conditions, and macroeconomic factors. The accuracy and reasonableness of these assumptions play a crucial role in the reliability of the model's predictions. Historical data. Financial models often incorporate historical financial data to establish trends and patterns. By analyzing past performance, models can identify relationships and correlations that help in predicting future outcomes. Historical data can also be used to calibrate and validate the model's accuracy. Sensitivity analysis. Financial models often incorporate sensitivity analysis to assess the impact of changes in key variables on the model's outputs. By varying assumptions within a range of possible values, sensitivity analysis helps identify the most critical factors affecting the model's predictions and the associated risks. Decision-making. Financial models are used to support decision-making by providing insights into the potential outcomes of various scenarios. They enable stakeholders to evaluate the financial viability of investments, assess the impact of strategic decisions, analyze risk exposures, and optimize resource allocation. It's important to note that financial modeling is an iterative process, requiring continuous refinement and updating as new information becomes available. Models should be reviewed, tested, and validated regularly to ensure their accuracy and relevance. Additionally, the limitations and uncertainties inherent in financial modeling should be acknowledged, as no model can perfectly predict the future. Building financial models in Excel. Tips and tricks. When building financial models in Excel, it's important to start with a clear understanding of the problem you're trying to solve. This means defining your inputs and outputs, as well as any constraints or assumptions that will impact your model. Once you have a solid foundation, it's time to start building your model. One key tip is to use structured formulas that are easy to read and understand. This will make it easier to troubleshoot any errors that arise and ensure that your model is accurate and reliable. Building financial models. Structure and organization. Start with a clear plan. Define the purpose and scope of your model before you begin. Use separate worksheets for inputs, calculations, and outputs to keep your model organized and easy to navigate. Label cells and ranges with clear and descriptive names to enhance readability and understanding. Input and assumptions. Create an assumptions section where you can input variables and assumptions separately. This allows for easy modification and scenario analysis. Use data validation and drop-down lists to ensure data integrity and reduce errors in input. Formulas and functions. Understand and utilize a wide range of Excel functions such as sum, if, lookup, index, match, and offset to perform calculations efficiently. Use named ranges to make formulas more readable and manageable. Utilize array formulas and functions like SumProduct or SumIfs to perform calculations across multiple criteria or arrays of data. Auditing and error checking. Utilize Excel's auditing tools such as trace precedence, trace dependence, and evaluate formula to understand complex formulas and troubleshoot errors. Incorporate error checking functions like ISER to handle potential errors gracefully and improve the robustness of your model. Formatting and presentation. Use consistent formatting and styles throughout your model to improve clarity and visual appeal. Utilize conditional formatting to highlight important outputs or identify data anomalies. Insert charts and graphs to visualize trends and key findings, making it easier for stakeholders to interpret the results. Documentation. Include clear and concise documentation within your model explaining the purpose, methodology, and key assumptions. Add comments to cells or use text boxes to provide additional explanations or instructions. Model validation. Validate your model by comparing its outputs against real-world data or alternative models. Perform sensitivity tests and stress tests to assess the model's robustness and resilience to different scenarios. Automation. Use Excel's built-in automation features such as macros or VBA Visual Basic for applications to streamline repetitive tasks. And efficiency. Learn from others. Explore online resources, financial modeling courses, and Excel forums to learn from experienced modelers and discover new techniques. Remember, financial modeling requires attention to detail, regular updating, and validation against real-world outcomes. Always exercise caution and critical thinking when interpreting the results of your models. Forecasting future financial performance. The art and science. Forecasting future financial performance is both an art and a science. It involves analyzing historical data, understanding current market trends, and making assumptions about the future. However, it's important to remember that no forecast can be 100% accurate, as unforeseen events can always occur. Assumptions and scenarios play a crucial role in forecasting financial performance. By considering different possible outcomes and the likelihoods, you can create a more accurate forecast. It's important to be realistic when making assumptions and to consider a range of scenarios, from best case to worst case. In summary, forecasting future financial performance is a blend of scientific methods, data analysis, modeling techniques, and subjective judgment. It combines the art of making informed assumptions and the science of quantitative analysis to provide valuable insights for decision making. Incorporating assumptions and scenarios. The key to accurate forecasts. Incorporating assumptions and scenarios into financial models is crucial for accurate forecasts. By considering different possibilities and variables, you can create a more comprehensive model that reflects the complexities of the real world. Assumptions should be based on historical data and industry trends, but it's also important to consider external factors that could impact your forecast. Scenarios allow you to test different outcomes and see how your model would perform in different situations. Incorporating assumptions and scenarios is key to achieving accurate forecasts. Here's a concise summary of their importance. Assumptions. Forecasts are based on a set of assumptions about future events, market conditions, and other relevant factors. These assumptions serve as the foundation for the forecasted outcomes. Carefully considering and documenting assumptions ensures transparency and helps stakeholders understand the basis of the forecast. Flexibility and iteration. Forecasts should be flexible and subject to iteration as new information becomes available. Assumptions and scenarios may need to be updated based on changing market conditions or unforeseen events. Regularly revisiting and adjusting forecasts enhances their accuracy and relevance. Communication. Clear and effective communication of assumptions and scenarios is essential. Stakeholders need to understand the underlying assumptions, the reasoning behind different scenarios, and the associated risks. Transparent communication fosters trust and enables stakeholders to make informed decisions based on the forecast. Incorporating assumptions and scenarios in forecasting acknowledges the inherent uncertainties in predicting the future. It provides a more comprehensive and realistic view of potential outcomes, helps identify critical factors, and facilitates sensitivity analysis and stress testing. Preparing for the unexpected. Sensitivity analysis and stress testing are critical components of financial modeling. Sensitivity analysis involves changing one variable at a time to see how it affects the overall model, while stress testing involves creating extreme scenarios to see how the model holds up under pressure. By conducting sensitivity analysis and stress testing, you can identify potential weaknesses in your model and make adjustments before unexpected events occur. This preparation is key to ensuring that your model can withstand even the most challenging circumstances. Sensitivity analysis and stress testing are essential techniques for preparing for the unexpected in forecasting and risk management. Sensitivity analysis examines how changes in key assumptions impact forecasted outcomes, allowing for a comprehensive understanding of the variables that have the greatest influence on results. Stress testing, on the other hand, goes a step further by subjecting the forecast to extreme scenarios or adverse conditions to assess its resilience. By conducting these analyses, organizations can identify vulnerabilities, evaluate the potential impact of unexpected events, and develop contingency plans, ultimately enhancing their preparedness and ability to navigate uncertain and challenging circumstances. Creating dashboards and data visualization. Making your models come to life. When it comes to financial modeling, numbers are only half the story. To truly bring your models to life, you need to incorporate compelling data visualizations and interactive dashboards. Not only do these tools make it easier to understand complex financial information, but they also allow you to communicate your insights more effectively to stakeholders. There are many different types of data visualizations you can use in financial modeling, from simple line charts and bar graphs to more complex heat maps and scatter plots. The key is to choose the right visualization for the data you're working with, and to design it in a way that is both visually appealing and informative. By doing so, you'll be able to turn dry financial data into a story that people can engage with and understand. Creating dashboards and utilizing data visualization techniques brings financial models to life by presenting complex information in a visually appealing and easily understandable format. Dashboards provide an intuitive and interactive interface that allows users to explore key metrics, trends, and insights derived from the underlying models through charts, graphs, tables, and other visual elements. Data visualization enhances the communication of important findings, facilitates decision-making, and enables stakeholders to grasp the implications of the model outputs more efficiently. It helps to distill vast amounts of data into actionable insights, promoting transparency, engagement, and informed decision-making throughout the organization.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.